Hello guys and welcome to Melting Live, the show where each video I get progressively closer to the AC. Have you ever watched a YouTube video with automatic subtitles on? Then you know it doesn't always get everything right. I always revise them for my videos, so I have seen a wide spectrum of guesses when it comes to names foreign to English. I have also noticed that I haven't ranked something in a while, and tier lists are the backbone of this channel. So today we're gonna rank autocorrected idol names. For categories we have alter ego coming through, kind of a serve to be honest. Yeah, I expected that. And Nor. And I think they are pretty self-explanatory. First, I compiled a list of names and I just read them in order. And the subtitle just said foreign, which I get, but it also said music for no reason at all, except for maybe the fact that
my voice is an instrument.
So I had to come up with silly little sentences for each name, but most of the time it just got them wrong. But these ones here are the ones that worked. We're gonna start by saluting our hero in green. Jing from BTS is now Jin. I should have seen it coming, but I honestly didn't. And I also think this is a great business idea. He should trademark this.
Or I will.
This is a serve, but I expected it for someone who is serving. Now, Treasure's Jaehyuk has somehow become cooler, if that's even possible, because autocorrect turned him into Jaehyuk. This is of course Jaehyuk's rapper alter ego. I would pay so much money to see Jaehyuk freestyle. I both think it would be hilarious, and I also think he would kind of nailed it. Keeping it up with Treasure, we have Jungwoo as Jungle. The worst part about this is if there ever was a Treasure member who wouldn't survive in the outdoors.
Wait.
Who would survive in the outdoors? I would say Jihen would absolutely find a way to survive. Junghwan, because he's smart enough to follow Jihoon. Besides, he's a pretty lucky guy, so them combined would absolutely create their own village even. And then Asahi would survive by becoming a plant or something. You know, like he would become part of the ecosystem. Now for this one, I don't even know what happened here, but Bongyu as Gil. I'm gonna assume Gil is short for Gilbert. Gilbert takes over Bongyu every time he drops a truth bomb. He'd be like, even though we debuted under the same company as BTS, our success is mostly independent from them. Boom. Gilbert. NCT's Jisoo as Jason. Even though Jason is 100% the kind of guy that you would have a crush on high school, and he would be like into sports but something weird and soft like frisbee. He's also very popular, but he's also known for being super kind to everybody. He gets good grades and has an artistic side he doesn't show often, but I knew that some of these names will turn just into classic English names, so this one I saw coming. The same goes for NCT's Chandler, that turned into Chandler, and he is such a Chandler. Like, I don't understand how people are not talking about this. I saw people online like talking about Chandler's potential English name, and they proposed Caleb or Charlie. But guys, autocorrect is onto something. Autocorrect is onto something, I'm telling ya. The next one is one of my favorites because I can't unhear it. It's Yuta. Yuta. Moving on. Another one I expected. Scoops as Scoops. My phone even autocorrects this when I'm typing his name, so the world doesn't understand him,
But I do.
Another one of my favorites. For some context, the sentence said, "My bias is the 8 though," but YouTube understood my bias is Diego. I am so sorry. I will pay for my crimes, I'm sure of it. But Diego is for sure the 8's alter ego once he learns how to dance the tango. I am putting this out into the world. Please make this happen. Now, what was I expecting with this? I am is, of course, I am. But I am is I am's book smart alter ego. Not that he's not book smart already, but this guy makes it a point to let you know that he's right. Sounds kind of like me. Bang Tang as Bang Tang. Get that coin, main producer. Let's go. Sungmin as some man. Absolute evil. This is not a mistake. Jisoo as Jesus. That's a fact. Jesus if he's late, actually. Chewie as Chewie. I saw this coming. Liz as Liz. It's kind of given rich white parents that are like, it's pronounced Liz, but it's actually written with the TH. Wendy as Wendy.
And for what?
I thought this was easy. Like, I'm sure the autocorrect knows a Wendy. Like, what the fuck? Minion as Minion. Like, that was so unprovoked. But even worse is Shuhua as Hawaii. How? Even though the autocorrect was kind of evil, I kind of fucked with Hawaii. Like, she's carefree, she's down to earth. I feel like we could be besties. Ween as Green. Like, I don't understand how it didn't go for we in. Like, that was right there. Lastly, we have Giselle as she sells. SM is doing malicious comments now, so
I will be submitting YouTube's autocorrect.
now the 8th Diego persona truly inspired me, and I felt like I had a duty to my people to translate every single sentence here and see what damage could be done in Spanish. Suddenly, Taehyung became tejiendo, which means knitting, and I can honestly see this as one of his hobbies. Doon Juan as Doon Juan. Like, I love it. I really do. The fact that John and Juan are actually the same name but translated, and the fact that it also rhymes with Don Juan.
But it's a little bit campy.
DK as DJ. You know his sets go hard.
He also sings to every song he puts on and screams at you when you're not dancing.
Junghwan as John Hands. It's the Junification of K-pop for me. Phillips as Phillips. Like, I know Han is the resident Englishman in Stray Kids, but if Phillips ever decides to put on a top hat,
Phillips is coming out. I just know it.
Eunchae as Eunchae. The second Argentinian reference in this video. Like, this channel is suddenly becoming patriotic. This is anti-capitalist Eunchae.
We should ask her how she feels about the high possible monopoly.
And lastly, we have Ween as Queen. Wait. Why is this here?
This is not a typo.
This was interesting. Let's never do this again. See ya.